Hello everyone, I'm Official Zero, and as the title says, today I'll be designing two of my stuffed animals as characters. The two I'll be designing today are Duffy and Cubby. And Cubby is actually a temporary name, but I'll get into that later. Anyways, at the time of writing this script, these are actually my oldest and newest stuffed animals respectively. And given that this is my first ever upload to this channel, I should probably do a self-introduction, right? Anyways, as I said earlier, I'm Official Zero, a 19-year-old non-binary college student who goes by he/they pronouns. I'm an aspiring artist and OC writer. I like designing various characters and I love world building. My various alien species and human empires are my passion projects. More specifically, I really like the typical reincarnation and isekai storylines. In fact, basically all of my different universes are interconnected with one another, and my characters can also all be reincarnated into all of these different universes when they kick the buckets. I'm also autistic and hard of hearing, and my current special interest is Kirby. And speaking of Kirby, I'm also a really big Nintendo fan, more specifically of the 2DS and 3DS lines, but I still really like the Switch as well. I do not like the Switch 2 though, I think it's ugly. While the games are really cool, I still don't really want to get one. Even if I could afford one, I wouldn't buy it. When it comes to video games, I mainly play Kirby games, the older games that come along with Nintendo Switch Online, especially Tetris. I play a lot of Tetris. It's actually my second most favorite game of all time. I also play Cookie Run Oven Break, The Sims 4, and my most favorite game of all time, Tomodachi Life. And I got so excited when I heard that it's coming to Switch next year. Woo! I am so excited for that, you have no idea. I'm also quite obviously a gacha kid. If you've even clicked on this video, then I think it's already pretty obvious. Or would it be gacha adult now? I don't really know. I've been a member of the gacha community since 2018, and I started making my own videos in 2019, so one could say that I'm very well versed with the gacha apps. And with that, let's move on to the actual stuffy designs. First, I'm designing my beloved, my precious baby, and the one constant in my life, Duffy. I have had Duffy since I was 5 years old, and he's my most important and prized possession. I got him for Christmas when I was 5, and I've not slept a single night without him ever since then. Well, I guess I did technically sleep without Duffy for a week when I went on vacation last year. I kind of did it as a test in order to see if I could actually sleep without him, but let's just say that I didn't sleep very well. At all. Personality-wise, Duffy is very quiet, but caring. He always knows exactly what to say and how to comfort both me and his fellow stuffies. However, despite that, he can also be very reserved and standoffish. But he does his best not to be since he loves all of his friends, but they can make him really tired sometimes. He's very close to the majority of the other stuffies, and is actually in a queer platonic relationship with my Build-A-Bear, Lewis. They're married to each other. For Duffy in specific, I wanted to go off of the design that I'd given him in the past, in both Gacha Life and Gacha Club. If I can find either of these archived somewhere on either my old channel or devices, I'll show them here on screen. If I can get them to work, that is. Although I never really posted Duffy's designs anywhere, and I'm pretty sure that I've only posted him to my old channel once or twice, but I'll see what I can do. In both of these older designs, I gave him his signature sailor uniform, as well as black or dark brown eyes and short hair as well. And as they say, don't fix what isn't broken. So in my new design, I kept it the same as well. I just think that it's cute and that it fits him so well. I considered giving him button eyes, but given that Duffy doesn't actually have button eyes, I decided against it. I remember that in Gacha Club, I did give him button eyes for a while, but I didn't end up keeping them for very long. I think that was for the same reason as well. But anyways, this is my new design for Duffy, and I think it turned out super well. It looks exactly how I wanted it to. The second Stuffy that I designed doesn't actually have a name yet, so I've been calling him Cubby for the time being. But he's a red panda that I got at a festival a good while ago. I actually won him from a carnival game, which really shocked me since I normally really suck at those games. It was the one where you throw the beanbags at the balloons, and I competed with my granddad and won! Despite not having a permanent name, I still have a general personality and vibe written out for him. Cubby is a spunky and energetic red panda who, despite his high energy levels, always knows when to calm down and help out his friends. Since red pandas are smaller than black and white pandas, I thought that they would be called, I don't know, tinies or something, not just cubs. But it's fine. Even if Cubby is a temporary name, I still haven't decided on any actual name for him. And I also don't really have any ideas for it either, but maybe I'll find a better name. So if you have any name ideas for him, then please comment them below. Maybe I'll take one of your names or come up with my own after hearing your ideas. I really liked the process of both designing and drawing this guy. He's just such a silly little guy, my little baby. I knew from the get-go when designing him that I wanted him to have overalls and a shirt with different colors that can represent his panda pattern. I also decided to make his tail a lot puffier in my design, since his actual tail is kind of small and skinny, and I wanted to fluff it up a bit. And with that, both of these guys are done. What do you think of these designs? I really like how both of them turned out, but I want to know what you think. So after all of that, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, then you can like and possibly subscribe, if you want. And I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye!